It's easy to speak out about the way I live, but it's a 24-karat dream. No supermodel in my dirty jeans, but in my 24 inches heels. I'm not pretending I'm born like this, a game for the reckless. It's so extreme and I don't really care. I don't really care, yeah. No, I don't really care. I don't really care, yeah. They're calling me a mad woman, mad woman.
Hi everybody, welcome to My Big Tidy Up. My name's DeDe. Thanks for checking out my channel today. Now today, here's what I got going on. First of all, I've got some errands I need to run, and then when I get those taken care of, I'm back here at the house. I've got some cleaning, some organizing, some items that I need to disinfect, some other random things I need to do. But the main thing that I want to tackle today, and I'm going to do it right when I get back from doing our errands, I want to try laundry stripping. Now, I have never done this before, but I feel like it's a good time to try it because I feel like some of my cleaning cloths might be having product buildup on them. So I'm going to give it a try for the first time with you today, and we'll see if it makes a difference. Now, you know, I've seen people do laundry stripping and they stir it all around and then the water looks like mud. We will see if that's the case, but I hope I do get a good result from it, but we won't know until we try. So without any further ado, let's get this day started and let's get tidy. Well, I've stepped out into the garage and I do need to take this box to the donation center. It's been sitting here, over a week now. And I did go ahead and take out the little green votive candles because I knew I could use those. But everything else that came out of the bathroom makeover, I'm loading up in my car and I'm taking it to the donation center. And while I'm out, I'm going to go grab my contacts therein. But before I do anything else, I need to go get gas in my car. I let it get way too low. I'm not even going to tell Mr. Tidy Up how low it actually is. And normally I like to keep my car full or at least above half full. And truthfully, I don't go a lot of places, so it's not that hard to do. But I did let it get way too low because it's been so terribly cold. The thought of getting out and pumping my gas was like, no, it's 2 below. No, make that 12 below with the wind chill. So I just kept driving it and not gassing it up. And I'm at a dangerous point right now.
It's trouble in your mind, how I spend my time, but it's a 24-hour streak. Wasting all your thoughts just to criticize.
Yes, friends, I know my windshield is dirty along with the rest of my car. And I am going to the car wash, provided I make it to the gas station first.
For the reckless, it's so extreme and I don't really care.
Well, you can see I made it. And according to my car, I had 50 miles to drive till empty, but I never want to trust those things.
Mad woman, calling me a mad woman, mad woman. No, I don't really care, yeah. 'Cause boy, it's none of your business if I'm a mad woman.
Now, I know I have a lot of new folks here, and I think I've only shown this once or twice before, but this is my little glove box organizer. I got it from Walmart just for a couple of dollars several years ago, and I just put some cheap labels on it, and it keeps everything organized. I don't have to dig in my glove box for anything anymore. I keep like my proof of insurance, my registration, oil changes, gas receipts, and I even have a little spot for my car wash punch card.
Mad woman. Keep calling me a mad woman.
I bring a lot of my donations to this place, and I don't remember there being a dent in the wall last time I was here. I don't know if someone was donating and they just drove over the curb and hit it, but the great thing about this place is you just drop it off, and it's like someone is sitting right there because as soon as you ring the bell, they're out there to collect it. Well, my errands are done and I'm ready to start the laundry stripping. Now, I do have all of my supplies. Now, the Bounce and the Pods, I was just low on those and I need to restock those later. But these are the 3 items I'm using. Now, I did already have the powdered Tide and I did already have the borax, but I had never bought laundry washing soda before. And I'm going to be using these 3 things today. And what the recipe calls for is a cup of Tide and a half a cup of borax and a half a cup of the washing soda. But they do it in a big bathtub. And I'm just going to be doing it in this little sink over here because I'm just going to start out small by doing my cleaning rags. So I'm going to cut the recipe down and I'm going to use a half a cup of Tide and a fourth a cup of the borax and the laundry soda. And the reason I want to get started is because it says it works best if you do it for several hours and then stir it every hour. So I'm just going to go ahead, gather up the rags, and we'll get it going. I forgot, I have several things under here to restock as well. It seems like everything runs out all at the same time.
I've been chasing highs just to breathe, yeah, I need that. Take it all in now, I see what I'm asking for is just some space.
Now, for those of you that have experienced laundry stripping, what do you use to stir your concoction? Now, y'all don't judge me. I just grabbed some kitchen tongs because I am starting out small and the pieces I'll be stirring are smaller. Now, I have seen some videos where they've used broom handles. I've seen people use paint stir sticks. I know that when I graduate to bigger items, these kitchen tongs will probably not get the job done. Well, I've got everything in there soaking, so we shall see. Now, I don't think the results will be quite as dramatic as clothing would be, where you have body oils and deodorants and perfumes and things like that that get into the material, but I am anxious to see. Now, while I wait, I'm going to refill my pods and Bounce, and then I'm going to refill my kitchen items, and then I need to clean and organize my spice drawer, and by that time, it'll be time to come stir. Now, I do want to ask you all a question about today's video. Do you like this video? Now, I'm asking not do you like today's particular video because, well, you haven't seen it all yet at this point, but do you like this style of video? Like the daily vlog, a day in the life type of video? Because I have had several of you ask me to do more of these types of videos. Now, as far as the YouTube algorithm, and just know I'm doing air quotes on my end, the algorithm tends to promote my videos more when I do like decluttering and organizing. And yes, I like that. And that helps because new people get to learn about us and our channel and they can come and join our community. but growing a super big channel has never been my goal for YouTube. I want to do content for the people that I have now, not for the potential people, but for those of you that are here now, if that makes any sense. So I would just love it if you would be completely honest and tell me, is this something you'd like to see more of? Would you like these type of videos? Would you like to see less of them? Because yes, I think most YouTubers, we do want our videos seen. We work hard on our videos, so we want people to see them. But what I truly want, and I'm being completely honest, I want to do the stuff you enjoy, not necessarily what YouTube thinks I should do, if that makes any sense. So just let me know your thoughts. And if this is your first time here, well, you're an official tidy upper now. I want to know your thoughts too. What do you want to see?
I'm thinking you were made for me. Isn't it my birthday yet? Cause I gotta say, you're looking like a gift for me. Wrapped up nice and neat, baby. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with my bedroom door locked.
The last thing I need to do here in the kitchen is to clean and organize this spice drawer. Now, it's not super horrible, but I do have it where it's gotten a little bit too crowded. And this right here, I don't even know how long I've had this. Y'all have probably seen it in every video. It's probably expired, but if it's not expired, I'm going to pass it off to my husband and he can keep it with his grilling supplies. And this right here, Snickers. I don't even know where this belongs. I try to keep all my savory spices in this drawer, so maybe I'll move it over to the baking cabinet and keep it with my baking spices. I don't know. I do know that I need to check all the dates on everything because I probably have some things expired. And right up front here, I know I've had some seasoning spills, so I'm going to clean, organize, and check for expired dates.
I've been holding on, I wouldn't let you go. Cause every time I try, you find a loophole. I've been slamming the door and just leave you cold. When I come back, you've heated up the South Pole. You see my body rush for the escape, while my heart wants to stay. I run away, hit the road, ain't it almost there? But I keep turning back just like a boomerang. You're like a backseat ghost telling me to stop. No matter what you do, I keep on coming back. Just like a boomerang. Just like a boomerang. Just like a I keep on spinning like a boomerang. Know exactly where to push or pull. And I am going mad just like you knew I would. You're reading me like an open book. You know me better than I ever thought you could. You see my body rush for the escape, while my heart wants to stay. I run away, hit the road, ain't it almost there? But I keep turning back just like a boomerang. You're like a backseat ghost telling me to stop. No matter what you do, I keep on coming back. Just like a boomerang. I keep on spinning like a boomerang. My head is spinning on my shoulders. So
Well, it has been an hour, and I'm going to say it looks like it's working pretty well. The sink was clean before I started, and these cleaning towels are always washed in hot water, so you would think the water would not be dirty, that it would be clear. So I'm just going to swirl it around a little bit, and then at the end, I'll have to grab a white cup or something like that when they're all finished soaking, so we can see a true test of the water because it's kind of hard to tell in the silver sink. Okay, I forgot these pot holders. I meant to put them in from the beginning, so they're just going to have 1 hour less than the other items, but that's okay. I have the water prepared, so I'm going to go ahead and throw them in. Better late than never.
I keep on spinning like a boomerang.
Well, I just have a couple of things I want to do upstairs, and the first thing I want to do is to put my contacts away. Now, how I keep my contacts organized, since each eye is a different prescription, I separate them into two baskets. I keep the left contacts in the left basket and the right contacts in the right basket. And I keep a red Sharpie marker up here. Now, I used to take the time to write a red R on each right contact. Now, I just run a line across it and call it good, but it does keep them organized. And yes, I have at one time tipped over both baskets, and it was nice to be able to separate them and know that I was putting the correct contact in the correct eye. Now, the last thing I need to do up here is to clean and sanitize our luggage. And yes, thank you all for asking. We really are loving the bathroom makeover. Now, as far as the suitcases go, we have done quite a bit of traveling over the last month and a half, so I want to wipe them down the best I can and Lysol them a little bit. You know, when we travel by car and we're just rolling the suitcases in, usually when we're done, I'll just wipe the wheels down and the handle a little bit. But when we fly and so many different people handle our luggage and they ride on dirty conveyor belts, I just like to give it more of a thorough cleaning.
We may be forced to cause a scene, make some trouble, baby. Ooh, I live it. That's my tune to
I also want to take the time to wipe down and Lysol our toiletry and cosmetic bags. Now, I know a lot of folks lay a towel down by the sink if they're in a hotel and they set their toiletry bags and their cosmetic bags on a towel. Now, I know that is probably the most sanitary option you could do, but it is never on my radar. I never think about it. I decided to let these air out just for a little bit. I wanted to make sure the Lysol was dry, and besides, it was almost time to go stir the laundry soup again. Now, this was a little bit later in the day, and I would say everything soaked in the water about 3 hours. Now, let me tell you, I just about made the biggest mistake because I started draining the water and I thought I was recording and I wasn't. And I just happened to look over and I didn't see the red light. And I had forgot to grab the white cup, so I put the stopper in real quick, grabbed the white cup, and I still did at least have half of the water left in the sink, which was good. I am glad I tried this the first time with just cleaning rags, so I think I will feel a little bit more confident when I do clothing the next time. Now, the instructions I'm going by said just to wring all of your items out, place them in the washer, and wash them one time with the laundry soda, and then run them through the washer again with the rinse cycle only. And let me tell you, when I saw the cup, I didn't think the cup of water looked that bad, but when I am squeezing these out, oh, very, very dirty. I am anxious for the cleaning towels to be done because I want to see if they're softer, because I have heard that is one of the upsides to laundry stripping. What I've been reading is that once you get all of that buildup out of your material, your items become softer. So the benefits would be you have cleaner items and softer items. Now, I would say, just my opinion, the downside of it would be it is time consuming and there's quite a bit of cleanup. And I'm just taking care of a small sink, so I imagine the cleanup will be a lot bigger when you're using a bathtub and you have to transport bigger pieces of clothing from your bathroom to your laundry room, and you're using a bigger container to transport those things other than just my little kitchen bowl.
'Cause I know that your love is endless. If it's only for now, I don't mind. 'Cause I know that your love is endless. It might be over.
Okay, friends, here's my true assessment. Now, as I was folding these, they really did feel softer. And I really noticed the biggest difference in the old kitchen towels and the old washcloths that I keep in the long container in the laundry room. I truly didn't notice that much of a difference in the microfiber cloths that I keep under the kitchen sink. And to me, that kind of makes sense, because when I'm cleaning something really dirty, I always grab for the old towels and the old washcloths in the laundry room. And the microfiber cloths, I usually just dust with those, clean glass with those, or wipe down the countertops, which leads me to believe that what they say is probably true, because the towels that probably had, the most grime embedded in them were the washcloths and the kitchen towels from the laundry room, and those are the ones that were the most dramatically softer. And the pot holders. Big difference on the pot holders too.
I got something else in mind. Oh, if it's you I've been waiting for, I better make you worth my time.
Well, Tidy Uppers, that's a wrap for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate you guys being here. I know you're busy. Thanks for always finding the time to watch my videos, to leave me comments. And speaking of comments, if you have some experience with stripping, laundry stripping that is, please let me know and share them in the comments, because you may be using different products than I'm using. You may be doing a different technique, and I'm really curious about it because I'm new at it and I'm just trying to learn. So if you've got some info, please feel free to share. Again, thank you for being here. Please take care of yourself. And until I see you in the next one, stay tidy.